Hello, it's the 8th of March. Happy International Women's Day. This is a day we celebrate the triumph and glory of women. They are the backbone of mankind, and we just can't imagine a world without the presence and tender loving care of our mothers, sisters, wives, lovers and friends. Some brands paid a special tribute to women, such as fast food giant McDonald's, who flips their usual golden arches upside down to form a W. The company's online logo also made the switch to the gleaming W. In addition, 100 selected restaurants across the state will have a special packaging, crew shirts and hats and bag stuffers to celebrate women everywhere. Morgan Stanley, John Hancock & Son Young and Procter & Gamble were among 34 companies that illuminated buildings with giant symbols of the female on the eve of International Women's Day as part of a global campaign to push for equality in the workplace. In all, 30 buildings carried the symbol, changing the skyline in cities like New York and Toronto on Wednesday evening. The building size message is part of the Catalyst Skyline Takeover campaign to showcase a dedication to advancing women in the corporate world. Meanwhile, in Spain, many trains have been cancelled as workers prepare to strike to highlight gender inequalities on International Women's Day. 300 trains did not operate today, while actress and model Penelope Cruz has cancelled planned public events and will go on a domestic strike. Moving on to Forbes' latest annual ranking of the world's billionaires. Amazon's founder Jeff Bezos seized the top spot for the first time, while Bill Gates, who had been the richest person in the world for 18 of the past 24 years, dropped to number 2. Alibaba's founder Jack Ma ranked 20th, while Donald Trump ranked 766th. The president has dropped more than 200 spots since last year to number 766 on the list, where he is tied with more than 20 others. The magazine estimates his net worth at $3.1 billion, down from $3.5 billion last year. Forbes said that Trump's fortune fell in part due to the declining Manhattan real estate values, as well as lower revenues at several Trump golf properties. Forbes set a record 2,208 billionaires, up from 2,043 in 2017, made the list, with an average net worth of 4.1 billion USD, a record high. Asia Pacific boasts the most number of billionaires at 827, with a total net worth of 2.75 trillion. There are 14 Malaysian billionaires in the list. Robert Kuok remains Malaysia's wealthiest, being ranked at number 96 with 14.8 billion US dollars. This was followed by Ananda Krishnan at number 217 at 7.2 billion US dollars. Tan Sri Kwek Lengchan at number 217 at 7.2 billion US dollars, and Tan Sri Teh Hong Piao 289 at 6 billion US dollars, and Tan Sri Lee Shing Cheng number 321 at 6.5 billion US dollars. Forbes' 2018 Malaysia Rich List showed the wealth of tycoons soar over the last year, with 34 listees seeing an increase in their fortunes and 6 seeing a decline. AirAsia's Tony Fernandez at $745 million US dollars and Kamaruddin Maranun $735 million are also notable gainers on this year's list at number 30 and 31 respectively, with net worth that more than double. The only woman to make the list this year is Noresa Muhammad at number 49 with $305 million US dollars of MyEG services. March 8 marks the day when Malaysia Airlines flight MH370 vanished without a trace 4 years ago in the southern Indian Ocean. The disappearance of the Boeing 777 passenger jetliner, which has since been dubbed the world's greatest aviation mystery, continues to baffle aviation experts. Flight MH370, with 239 people on board, vanished from the radar screen while on its way from Kuala Lumpur to Beijing on 2014. On January 11 this year, Transport Minister Liao Tiong-Lai announced that under an agreement with the US-based seabed exploration company Ocean Infinity Limited, the search operation for MH370 would resume in mid-January for 90 days. The ship's primary mission is to locate the wreckage and of both flight recorders, cockpit voice recorder and the flight data recorder. So far, only 3 confirmed fragments of MH370 have been found on the western Indian Ocean shores, including a 2-meter wing part known as flaperon. On this day, Viva and Astro AWANI would like to share our condolences to the family and friends of the passengers and crew on board of MH370. Our hearts go to each and every one of you who have kept your hopes alive in search for closure. MH370, you're always in our hearts.